Hey, what's going on? It is Comic Books NYC coming at you live on a Saturday. Hope everyone's doing good. Just got a Golden Age comic book haul to show and maybe a couple other things that have been sitting around here. Haven't really done a haul video in a minute, so saw an opening and figured may as well go live and do it. Might be back online later today as well, doing a rogue chat with DS for figuring that out. But for now, I just want to hop on here real quick and show a haul. So see if anybody joins here in the chat. I'm not seeing anybody yet. This was totally impromptu, not announced, so don't expect anybody necessarily, but hopefully some people can swing by eventually. But I will start off with some auction winnings that I picked up recently from Barbarian Kung Fu. I believe he and Needmo Comics and It's Your Boy Comics also, they had an auction recently, so I am showing you what I got from Barbarian. I also got some stuff from It's Your Boy, which is on the way, I believe. But so we'll start with that. First, we have a 4-book lot here. Oh, actually, before I even show the books, what was pretty one of the coolest parts of this lot from Barbarian was part of the packaging. He reused an old package that I think he got from Hulk Nuts at some point. Hopefully, I didn't show you that address. So you got the Hulk Nuts there. So it's kind of a funny little collector trajectory there for a package. So now I got something of Hulk Nuts that I can eventually reuse as well when I send something out. So anyway, the first 4 books were were like one lot, I believe, like part of the same auction lot, and it's Wolverine, Gambit. It's like a 4-part miniseries or event. So you got the first issue, which was the September issue, then you've got the October issue, November issue, and the December issue. So I have not read this, really don't know what it's about, but kind of just took a chance on it. Then I also have, let's see, Cerebus number 50. An Atlas Comics issue, The Destructor number 1. And Alpha Flight number 2 and Alpha Flight number 3. Now, both of these Alpha Flights are signed by John Byrne on the first page, so I thought that was pretty sweet, and that's probably the reason why I picked these up. And he did show the signatures on the auction. Probably not going to open them up now and show them unless some people hop in here and want to see it a little bit later. But I still don't see anybody in here, so I guess I picked the wrong time to go live. But what are you going to do? Either that or this stuff is just not working. I can't really tell. Let me see. Yeah, it says I am live, so I guess just nobody's around. Anyway, I will keep the broadcast going because it's already too late to stop. So next up, I'm going to show you the Golden Age books. So starting with this is from 1944, I believe, and it is Dell 4-color number 43. So with Popeye on the cover. So this is my first Popeye related comic book. Definitely my first Popeye Golden Age, or just Popeye anything really. But it's not only is it a 4-color Golden Age from 1944, but it's a Popeye comic and Popeye cover. So pretty stoked to get that. And then we also now have this is a Timely book from 1946. But for the 4-color, there. By the way, I think there's only like 8 of those or so on the CGC census, or no, 12 of those. And then for this next book, there's only 1 other copy on the CGC census. So this is All Surprise Comics number 10. Little silly, Timely bunny hero comic. So it's All Surprise Comics number 10. Pretty sweet. This is about I think it's like a 5.0, 4.0, 5.0, somewhere in that range. All right, and then next, I got one of 2 slabs that I picked up recently, both Golden Age. And now this is now going to be essentially my oldest comic book in my entire collection. There are 8 copies of this book on the CGC census. It is the first volume of 4-color, not the second volume. So this is the first volume, and this is from way back in 1939. So this is 4-color comics, issue number 2, featuring Don Winslow. So the second ever issue of 4-color, 1939. This is CGC 1.8, off-white pages. Give you a look at the back cover there. Pretty awesome. My first book from the 30s that I've ever added to my collection. I've had books from a lot of books from 1940, but never from 1939 and before. This is my first 1939 Golden Age book, 4-color, issue number 2. Pretty stoked to have that book. All right, and then last but not least, you guys know I'm super into the Golden Age superhero stuff and Batman, especially, and Detective Comics. So I was fortunate to add this next issue, which is Detective Comics 109 from 1946. This is a Jack Burnley cover, and of course, it is an incredible Joker cover for the Golden Age. Detective Comics 109. This is a CGC 4.0. Look at the back cover. Detective Comics 109. Awesome. I'm really happy to have this. This is my first Golden Age Joker cover. Whether it's Batman title or Detective Comics title, this is my first one. I don't have any other Joker covers from the Golden Age. And this one's a pretty sweet one. So glad to add both of these. My oldest comic book, 4-color number 2, and my first Joker Golden Age cover, Detective Comics 109. All Surprise 10, 4-color 43, and then the auction lot from Barbarian Kung Fu, which included Alpha Flight 2 and 3, both with John Byrne signatures on the first page. Destructor number 1, Atlas, Cerebus 50, and 4 issue of Wolverine Gambit miniseries. So that is the haul. I could show some other like recent pickups and like new comic book day haul and whatnot, but I think I'm just going to keep it short since there's really nobody participating here or joining me in the chat. Not sure why that is, but I guess I just didn't pick a good time here and I didn't advertise it in advance, which, you know, that's my own fault. But again, the two highlights, Don Winslow featured on this, 4-color #2, volume 1 from 1939, and Detective Comics 108, or not 108, I have 108, but this is Detective Comics 109, Jack Brunley, Joker, Golden Age cover. So badass. Really stoked to have it. So that's going to do it. I will probably be back online later tonight doing a rogue chat with DS. I'm hoping somebody joins because this is kind of the first time I've ever gone live and absolutely nobody has joined. So kind of weird, but all good. Hopefully some of you guys catch this on the replay, and I'll catch you later. Peace.